Hey y'all, I'm sorry about that. I'm back with episode 9. I had to figure out where I was at. I remember, okay, I remember getting, I couldn't work, and I was staying in that flat, and I was at my mama's house, and I didn't want to go back home at all, and I couldn't work because I was, couldn't work. So I wind up getting assistance, and I wind up filing unemployment, and I'm sitting in my mama house, and the lady calls. The lady called, and uh, she say, "Ma'am, your apartment ready. You could come down." I'm like, "Are you for real?" She said, "Yes." She said, "I'm gonna call you back and tell you when I'm gonna need the money." It wasn't that much. It was like low income housing. It was like maybe $400 or $500 I needed. And my unemployment had went through, and I got $1,000 check. So I was able to give her the money. I moved right in. So remember the first flat I told y'all about of Jefferson, East Jefferson, downtown, close to downtown. We caught back up with that couple. Lamont started coming over there to where we stayed at and stuff. We would start hanging out, going to the drive-in, going out to eat, things like that. So, um, his first kid's mother show up, children mother show up. She said that he needed to get him. She couldn't do it no more. As this and that and the other. So they was back and forth between the dad, cause the dad stayed like right on the next street of the boulevard. Y'all know if y'all from Michigan, y'all know what I'm talking about. He stayed right on the next street from the boulevard. So they wind up. So some nights he'll come home, some nights he would. I ain't say nothing else to him. I just went on about my life. So remember I told you the couple was coming around. So the guy, he told me that he knew him and the girl. Lamont and this girl told me he knew where he was at, where they stayed at, and it was right on the next street too. I found this van parked in a parking lot. I mean in the back. Like I said, husband or not, I'm telling the truth on everybody. So I wind up he, so he came back. He said that he loved me. He did see that, he that, he did see that. She wasn't for him and stuff like that. So I kind of believed him, but then he was still spending nights out and stuff. I'm like, where he at? So, um, oh, my friend convinced me to talk to a psychic. So I did. She said that he was messing around with a woman, but it wasn't a woman I thought he was. He was a she had a mindset of an older lady, but she was young. So at this time, I'm not going over to Lamont in the lady house. I'm staying at home with my kids. So he started he was going over there without me. So one night Lamont called me out the blue. Lamont was like Lamont was like, "Hey, they messing around." I'm like, "Who?" He said, "His old girl is my a husband." Like, "Is you for real?" And the man was devastated. I never seen the man cry like this. I said, you gotta calm down. So I called her. I says, which one call over there? She was like, uh, maybe and maybe not. And that was my answer for me. So I was like, it'd never work out. And that's all I said. I said, it'd never work out between y'all. Because there was too much alike. There was too much alike. They liked to do the same things. And usually opposite attract. So I ain't say nothing. It hurt it. It hurt it. But I went on with my life. My friends and especially, oh God, especially two of my sisters. They was like, you need to go in there and it keep be hurt. I said, nah. I said, that's what they want. For me, then they'll call the police on me. Then I'll be locked up and I'll be even more madder. So I ain't say nothing, I left it alone. So one day I'm walking up the hall, and walking up the hallway, and this guy approached me. This just a lesson. All it is just a lesson for everybody. So I'm walking up the hall, and he helping his lady across the hall from me move in the same building. So we gets my number and stuff. She said, so she asked me, she said, have he called you yet? I said, no, not yet. So he wound up calling me. And we started talking and we started dating and things like that. And I never had my kids around them. At this time, I got 2 kids. I never had them around them. And so he wound up, so at this time, I noticed things in my apartment, they being moved. Like, my apartment was real clean, real nice and clean and neat. So I had you, when you have something somewhere and you know it can come in your house and it's moved, and especially I'm the type of person, if I go to sleep and somebody walking in a room, I could feel somebody standing over me, because a lot of stuff didn't happen to me. I could just feel you standing over me. So I said, he been in here. So the lady across the hall, she was like, I caught old boy coming out your apartment. I said, I already know somebody been in there. And so we was seeing each other and stuff like that. And we wind up, we went out of town together for one of my aunt's funeral. I'm still not going to say what his state at. We went out of state for her funeral. And to support one of my cousins. We went together. We always paid our way. I always pay my way. I don't freeload off nobody. And if anybody know me, they know that. So we wind up going out of town. And we get back. He had a gun charge on him. And he had to go back and do her. He had to go back and do a year for the gun charge. And at this time, I noticed, like, y'all just never know who watching y'all. Y'all have to watch y'all surroundings. I noticed meat coming up out, missing out my freezer. It's like boiled baby sausages, pork chops, chicken. I had like neck bones and chicken livers, and they were just taking the guts. Wait a minute, y'all. This episode finna end. I guess I'll be up on episode 10. I don't know, y'all. I might come back and tell y'all episode 10. But thanks, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me and everything. Y'all have a good day.